Hey YouTube, got a question for you. But before I ask you a question, I am smoking my Savinelli, and in it I'm smoking some Lane 1Q. Love this stuff. It is a plain old drugstore style Cavendish. Can't beat it. And it's cold out here, that's why I've got my fluffy hat on. And the question I had for you is, well, really two questions. Question number one is, how much do you smoke? And by that I mean the frequency, not the amount that you smoke each time. And the second question is, do you ever change up your frequencies throughout the year? I have fluctuated big time in my frequencies. When I first started, I would smoke When I first started pipe smoking, I would smoke maybe 2 or 3 times a week. Sometimes just once a week. Actually, for a while there, I had my one day a week that I looked forward to. And then I would go into a phase of smoking 1-2 times a day, almost every day. Sometimes nothing, but most of the time, at least once a day, sometimes 3 times a day. And most of the time it depends on my mood. Normally it's not an intentional thing. It's not a mindful thing that I try not to smoke. And then I cut back big time about a year ago and went several weeks without smoking at all. And slowly slipped back into it, once every few weeks, once a week, back into a pretty consistent routine of smoking this past summer and fall about once a day. And now I'm mindfully only smoking 2 or 3 times a week. And I don't really want to get into the reasons why, but it is a mindful thing. And a pretty simple, an easy reason why I would mindfully want to smoke less is because you enjoy it more when you do it. And, the health thing is always there. But now I'm sort of sliding into what I hope to be a consistent frequency, and I know it'll change. I'll go through moods where I really want to smoke, once a day. And I'll probably do that. But the health thing is always there, and it's always refreshing to be able to stop yourself and say, I'm just going to smoke a few times a week and really enjoy those smokes. And not to mention, it's a whole lot cheaper. You don't go through as much tobacco. So, not to string it out too much, but the question I had for you is, how often do you smoke? Or do you ever change the frequency of your smoking? And I guess mention why if you want to. It's kind of hypocritical of me to not go deep into why I chose or am choosing now to mindfully cut back. But I always, back when I really visited the forums a lot, Smoking Pipes, what was the website? Pipes Magazine forums. Back when I was into the forums a whole lot, there was a post like this, how often do you smoke? And honestly, it was rare to come across somebody who said, oh, I smoke once a week or a few times a week or, every now and then. The vast majority, or at least of the people who frequented the forums were people who said, I smoke 7 times a day, I smoke 10 times a day, I smoke, 3 times every day. I smoke every single day. And that honestly shocked me. I guess I shouldn't be so naive, but there are people out there. And if you do, I'm not coming down on you at all. It's a personal choice, and I'm totally fine with that. But it's just so foreign to me personally because I'm not around people who do that. I guess if I was, maybe I would smoke more often. But interesting. And if you're one of those people, please let me know. I would be, I'd be curious as to how often you guys, or the people on YouTube, I guess it depends on the culture. I guess the forum culture is maybe a little bit different than the YouTube culture. Maybe the YouTube culture tends to be more moderate people, and maybe the forum people are more not moderate people. Just let me know how much you smoke. I'd be really curious. And if you do fluctuate, I'd be interested to know about that too. And I hope you guys are keeping warm. Hope you're getting your daily dose of vitamin D from the sun. And praying that spring gets here sooner and sooner every day. All right, you guys, keep well.